When you last saw us, we were leaving Alaska, going down the Inside Passage in winter. We then sold the boat in Anacortes, stayed with relatives in Arizona, and started looking for a new boat.
We just got back from Palm Beach. We went out there to look at N50. James did an excellent job. He knew we weren't quite sure about the N50, and he knew what we were looking for, that our first choice was an N43, at least my first choice, and that an M47 was also in the mix. So he took the opportunity while we were there to show us all three of the boats in the same day, and which was, I thought, really helpful. It gave us a really good idea of the differences and the similarities.
Yeah, and then of course the last boat you saw was a beautiful N50. I think her name was Sea Turtle, and showed me what can become of a 50. She was a big, beautiful boat, and so James did a good job.
Yes. So anyway, we ended up putting in an offer, and it got accepted while we were there. So now we are waiting for the next steps in this whole process. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. It's an odyssey.
Well, we're off to go do the survey on this boat. So wish us luck. Hopefully it all turns out really well. Eric's even driving at a reasonable speed.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, it's survey time. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully really well. Eric's checking out the engine room. How's it going?
Okay. Let's work. Not rushed.
Surprising, considering it didn't have that many hours on it.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is not.
Sounds like a plan.
This is upside one.
Alright, well, this one there, I'll go on
So the docking here in Florida is quite a bit different than on the West Coast. They're fixed docks. So Eric's learning how to do that before we take off.
We're not coming back, right?
Look at how tight these boats are to these pilings.
Okay, you ready for the spring line?
Yep.
This ball, way back.
We'll ask, but it doesn't look very appealing. Let's leave it there for now. We can always come and get it later, and I'll put it in the back of your car.
Yeah, they make covers for them though.
If we do this, I might supply you with a couple of new fenders.
Okay, I think we're clear, James.
Okay.
Check that out.
How are we doing?
You got about a foot, 2 feet?
Pretty tight on the other side as well. So.
It's tight in here.
How much room we got on that side?
1 foot.
Master pilot here. I wouldn't want to try to do this. We're definitely not in Alaska anymore. Those look like Florida boats. Look how pretty they are. Okay, we're getting ready to do a haul out.
We hauled out at Seminole Boatyard, which is right next to Yacht.
You gotta want to have insurance when you do this. So they put these big straps underneath the boat until he's got this remote that he uses. Meanwhile, we're still on the boat. Nope, that's not. Are you drinking a Red Bull?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's just what you need. See that ladder? They're gonna have me climb off the boat and get on that ladder. See? Just climb over the side. It's a lot easier without a dog. So there she is. She's in the sling. And they're bringing her up.
It's a nice shaped boat. What do you think?
A little love.
Top speed still in good shape. I don't be uneducated, I don't feel any untoward movement in the shaft.
No, we can get a little
So here's the stern
This
thruster.
rudder, just so you know. Thanks, Jack. This rudder was replaced. This is not original. I took this off, and that's why it doesn't have the rivets.
Okay.
It has bolts. Because we had to drill the rivets out. I don't know if you recognize. Normally they just have rounded rivets,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The wing
Yeah,
engine.
well, we had to drill the rivets out.
So while the boat is out of the water, James is taking advantage of this. And he's got guys running around putting in new zincs. This way it's not a waste to haul out. See, we got two of them in here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're putting zinc on that too?
Yep. They're like the NASCAR crew.
They're what?
They're like the NASCAR crew when you get hauled out and Yacht Tech. As soon as the boat's hauled out, a van pulls up with all these guys and they zip around and fix everything.
Take advantage of being out, huh?
Yeah, it's the best.
Hey, brand new zinc. Pretty one on over here too. There she is. The question will be, will she be ours? That's to be seen. A lot of information gets out of the survey and the haul out, and so that's the old zinc.
So here, which
See how yucky it is?
What did you do?
Oh,
You only operated for a little bit.
Maybe that's why it was shaking.
look, this one's broken too.
Right here.
Blue Loctite on the boats that hold the zincs on.
Yeah.
These zincs are smaller than probably the ones.
That's what a new zinc looks like.
The other crop.
So what I forgot to tell you was, there's an extra charge, $7 each time
Each time you
I hit the
thing.
boat.
Why are you hitting the boat? We like the boat.
I forgot to mention that. I gotta make sure it's all nice and firm.
Oh, good.
Make sure that, you know, when the fiberglass delaminates, it's a dull thud instead of that sharp
Ah,
bang. It's a dull thud, you know, so
okay.
we sound it that way and make sure everything's good.
Good, we wouldn't want to sink.
Now,
There's even one right there.
Cutter blade sink.
And she's going back down into the water. And here we go, back on. Ooh, heavy case.
thanks guys.
I'm next. Bye. There's actually currents in these canals that we have to watch out for. I think right now we're waiting for that bridge to go up. We've been waiting here probably 10 minutes, and I can see that they're putting down the gates so that the people can't drive over the bridge anymore. So I'm assuming we get to go soon. Yay! Bridge is going up. Makes you wonder if it wouldn't have been easier just to build a higher bridge. I'm sure they had their reasons. Look at that. Look at how fun that looks.
Put on autopilot and lay down.
I know, they leave the two seasick people up here. Well, we're headed out there to see what the boat can do. Woo, we're already kind of moving.
Next, we took the boat out Lake Worth Inlet to see how it would perform in the ocean.
Check it out. Look at this. The Atlantic Ocean.
After a quick cruise, we went back through Lake Worth Inlet and anchored in Lake Worth. Next on the list was to bring the dinghy down with the davit. This did not happen because the davit wasn't working, which also meant that we didn't test the dinghy. We didn't know it, but that was going to create a big unknown for us. Here, Eric is asking what the noise was that he's hearing.
Well, it's 7 p.m. and we have been going since 8 a.m. and these guys are still working.
Yeah, it feels like it too.
We are going to know every detail of this boat.
No, we didn't.
Eric, what do you think?
Yep. Looks familiar.
Everybody was pretty dang tired by now. And here she is. She's getting plugged in. We might be over soon, but I think we still need some oil samples. Beautiful day though. Tune in next week to see if this is the boat we bought.
Havaseas you next time.